Okay, hey,
Welcome back again. Take 4.
we need to get one of those.
Yeah.
As a running joke.
And by the way, the fiber lines are being worked on. I check on that weekly and make sure
every day we're
on top of that.
and praying.
But they did say before I started it was going to be weeks for them.
That would be a high.
Yeah, that would be a
super
really
high. Good high. You'll never.
My high point will be.
Yeah, Jimmy's high point would be fiber.
That's correct.
And we're not talking about Raisin Bran. Or
yeah. All right, so to finish up with mine really quickly, my high point would be, going from a high school kid that thought they was going to play sports and get in a car accident and start taking a lot of pain pills to get hooked on pain medication to being a father now, 45 years old, 5 kids, 2 grandkids, and love them all tremendously. I never thought that I would turn out to be I'm the one now that's like, hey, there's rules, follow them.
You are.
And I was
dad now.
I was Mr. Oh man,
you are dad.
The apple didn't fall too far from the tree from start to finish. But what an incredibly honor to be linked in there with my dad. I'll take that as a compliment.
I give you that.
That will be my highest high point right there. That compliment.
The compliment right there. And let me tell you, after last week's episode, I think that anybody would say that is a humongous compliment.
He's
what
a good man.
Killer
He's a good
episode that was.
Yep.
And we wanted to get real on this one. We didn't have a guest for you today. We did, but we postponed it because of scheduling. So, so a high. It's kind of a story. So get ready. So a high for me. Now remember, my low was the whole depression thing, and I got out of it. So you can get out of that. My high point, and this is unfamily related because that was the rules, right? Mm-hmm. Is going to be a sports story. All right. As David said earlier,
he got some playing time. I'm sorry.
Well,
they gave him enough time to take the splinters out of the keister.
I can't cuss on this. It's YouTube. I should. I want to cuss him out right now. Wait till off the air. But anyway, I was playing with the Pensacola Royals, and for my boys out there, Knowles and Marty Ham and Danny Moody and all those guys out there, Salmons, all those guys that played with us for 14 years. So this is way back in 2004. All right. So, speaking of that, you threw me off, you dadgummit you. So I'm playing third base at this time. Okay. My labrum hadn't been torn yet at this time, so I can still play third base. I'm playing third base, and we're in the championship, like the series, the World Series. So the World Series of our league, but it's like a 3 out of 5 matchup. We're in game like 4 or 5. All right. It is like 0-0. Okay, going into like the 5th, 6th, 7th inning, somewhere around there, and I start completely messing up. Completely messing up. When I say messing up, I start
missing grounders or
ground ball right through my leg. I would overthrow first base. I would duff. I just made 3 or 4 errors, like in a row. And then they'd score a run. Now, Danny Moody's on the mound, and he's pitching a gem. He's pitching an outrageously good game. It's 1-0. And it's getting to be 7th, 8th inning, and I'm coming out.
Sorry, Brian.
Jeez.
Sorry.
Just ruined my vibe here.
Sorry. Go ahead.
So I go into the dugout after the 7th inning, 8th inning, and I go up to Coach Ham, and I go, Coach, I said, just take me out. I said, I'm a detriment to the team right now. And I get this. Now, I've
made that statement before.
Going on your point, I have never been benched. I have never missed an inning other than 1 inning in my entire career. Okay, ever. I don't sit for nothing, but I just said, I'm done. I'm giving up. I'm done. It cost us the championship. It's 1-0 going in. I'm sure we got a chance, but not with me in the game. Well, I'm like 4th or 5th up, and this is the 8th inning. I know now. Where I'm up like 4th or 5th, I may not even get a chance to bat. And he's like, my coach is like, no, heck no, I'm not taking you out. You're in. Get it up, suck it up, buttercup type thing. Mm. Whatever. So I go over there, and I'm in I'll never forget. I'm in, on deck. I'm taking hacks. I am in lethargic. defeated mood, right? My dad's over here behind the cage right here, behind in the stands. He walks up to me. He's got a pack of M&Ms. He's like, "Here you go, son. All you needed was a green M&M."
Change the whole mood.
Just completely,
whole
just like
mood.
out of the like what? He's like, "Yeah, that's all. Here, just take it." Okay. He's like, "That's it." He didn't get it out of your head. You know, that just completely. And baseball is so weird. Like you go up to a pitcher,
yeah.
you go up to a pitcher, and he's throwing a bad game. It's like you know you've seen Bull Durham. All right, so we got a wedding this week. We've got to get a chicken for somebody. We've got to get you don't talk anything other than about random stuff. So my dad hands me a green M&M, right? And so I'm like, okay. It just made me chuckle. Get up to bat. I hit a 2-run bomb. We win 2-1.
Oh, nice.
Okay, I hit a two-run bomb. I think Marty or I can't remember who was on, but somebody was on and hit a 2-run. Moody shuts it down, and we win a championship. That being said,
Did you bring
Jimmy,
Uh-huh.
here is the championship ring from 2004
Nice.
PMBL.
Very nice, man. Very nice.
Okay.
You should be proud of that.
Yes, this is a high note for that. Now, here's the thing about that. Here's what the kicker is. That year makes it phenomenal to me, right? So then we win one 02. Oh, 02. This was 02. I'm sorry, it was 02, 2002. Then we won one in 04, 06, 08, 10, 11, 13, and I retire in 14. So we ended up starting a dynasty in this thing, but it was started in 02, man. It was awesome. So I'll never forget that. I'll never lose this. I don't
I'd be
have,
really extremely
all the
happy
other
with
ones
that.
I don't they're just trophies. This one means a lot.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So that's my high point as far as non-family related. I'll always remember it. Hey, go Royals and Iron Pigs. Those are my boys in blue and red. Love you guys, by the way, if y'all watching. But so there's our high points.
That was enjoyable even for me.
Good. I'm hoping it was.
It was.
So what we got?
All right.
Let's
So-
take some. All right. Yeah, we've got about 10
All right,
minutes.
so if anybody wants, if you want to do some phone calls real quick, 850-512-2222. Again, 850-512-2222. So if you had any questions for me or Brian, or you just want to share maybe an experience that you've had, we'd love to hear that as well.
Call in and say hey, but
Yeah.
if you've got a little, if you got like a 2 to 3 minute
Yep.
story that we can fit in for you, we'd
And
love to put you on the speaker.
I'll put you on speakerphone and put you by my microphone so everybody can hear it.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure everybody will want
So
to be
if you
part
want
of that.
to, real quick, come on. We'd love for you to join us. I know there's going to be a little bit delay,
Yep.
so you
Now,
may get.
yeah. So while we're waiting for that,
Oh, just got a confirmation from a guy named Alex Thomason. He's going to come on the show, and he's in the military, and we're going to get a military aspect of things.
All right, a little question. Cheryl Fisher wanted to know, Dave, does your brother work with you, or does he work with Martelli as well?
Cheryl Fisher.
no, my brother. Hold on one second, Miss Fisher. No, my brother. So I'm not a multitasker.
No, he's
my brother works as he owns his own engineering firm in Destin, Florida. Very well liked and very well loved by everybody in that area, and knows all the big city commissioners and all that. But my brother and I are polar opposites. He's the nicest, quiet. He's the quietest, nicest, just genuine person. I don't think there's anybody in this world that could possibly dislike my brother.
Older brother, younger brother?
Older. He's older. I want to say he's 53, 52, 53.
Oh, he's older than Val.
Yeah, there's about 4 years that
Oh.
separate.
Val's not even old, though.
No, she just turned 50. She just turned 50. So, and then
Did she really?
yeah, so it's like
thought it
5
was-
years, like 4 to 5 years separates each of
Well,
the siblings, and there's three of
looks
us.
good on her.
A
She's,
brother and a sister.
I didn't think
Kid-
she was 50 yet, that's for sure.
Your parents deserve the break.
Yeah, they did. I was born on Halloween, so my birthday was,
Yeah, believe me, I know.
Yeah. My birthday was 10/31.
10/31.
Well, it keeps pausing, so I don't know what that is.
Yeah, we're still going on our side.
All right.
Oh, good,
So
yeah.
pause. My birthday was 10/31/75. I was a Halloween baby. So literally for my parents, it was trick. In this case, treat. My parents have. If you could sit
It's like
down.
Michael Myers coming out.
If you could sit down with my mom and dad for about 20 minutes and they give you honest stories about me, you probably wouldn't believe half the stuff that you heard.
Write a novel.
I was just a bad kid, bad person until my probably mid-20s, man. It took me a long time to grow up, a very long time.
Well, and that's
No, I didn't become a man probably till my early 30s.
right.
I'm going to say that, 32, 33. And I'll tell you this. I know we weren't talking about families.
But go ahead.
My wife
Yeah, I
played an
believe.
instrumental part. She didn't take that crap when we got married.
And you know what? You needed Shannon
Yeah. She didn't.
to become who you are now.
Yeah, she didn't take crap. The excuses didn't work with her.
Nope.
My responsibility.
BS hit the door.
Yeah.
Yep.
My excuses, or not even just that. If I was supposed to do something and I didn't do it, she didn't let it pass. I better have a really darn good reason. Not my dog ate my homework.
Right. The dog ate the homework. Was not passing.
No, it's just, and she held me accountable, and I needed that. And I'm not saying that my parents didn't try to held me accountable, because they certainly did. It's just I wasn't going to do it. What are you going to do
Yeah,
about it?
but this is now a wife situation. This is not mom and daddy getting onto you type situation. And you always have a bed, always have this. You can
And
lose.
that was the thing.
You
I
can
always knew
lose
that.
people on a husband-wife situation. You can lose them forever.
Yeah, it would be so bad in my household. My dad, mom, you're out of this house and don't you ever come back. But I knew that they would leave the kitchen window unlocked.
That's right.
I knew it. And so I always had a place to go. I wish my dad would have showed me a little bit more tough love. Don't get me wrong. He beat the tar out of me a few times. I was thick-headed and I did not learn. I don't know what to tell you guys.
I got spankings, man.
I got the crap beat out of me, and I never listened.
Let me tell you, that corrected me quick.
Well, I didn't grow up until I was ready to grow up, and it didn't matter what people told me. It didn't matter what people did to me. It didn't matter. I went to the school of hard knocks, you
Yep.
know. So I was just a
You're
bad
from the
kid.
Massachusetts area.
Yeah, just a bad kid. That's all I can tell you.
Massachusetts. How long did you stay in Massachusetts?
I stayed in Massachusetts until 1987. I was 12 years old when I moved down
Wow,
to
okay,
Florida.
yeah.
12 years old.
So really,
30 years
13,
ago.
14, you're really just a couple of years out of the high school era.
Yeah, and I might have acted out because my whole life, man, think about
You
it.
uprooted your whole
And I didn't know that.
life.
Dad came home and said, "Hey, how do you like Florida? We're moving to Florida." My whole life,
Yeah,
everybody
Florida?
I knew,
You didn't even know that was a state.
I didn't even know alligators existed.
Oh,
you know?
yeah, believe
I was
me.
like, man, that's a wicked nice car. I can't wait till I get older and I can buy one. You know.
Yeah.
But I moved down here. My friends would make fun of me. They're like, "Who's this idiot? You can't even talk
What's
right."
the dude from? What's the dude up there in Boston area? That's from Marky Mark.
Oh yeah,
Here?
yeah.
Marky
yeah.
Mark?
Yeah, he's from the Boston area.
Yeah.
And it's a great place to go back.
Dorchester or
Yeah,
Dorchester?
Dorchester.
His mom just
They have
died.
Worcester.
Did you hear
No,
that?
I did not.
Yeah,
Did not.
Marky Mark and Mark the Wahlbergs. The Wahlburgers
Yeah,
now. They got
yeah.
the big restaurant now. But yeah, I just heard that Miss Alma died. That's
No,
not.
I hate that. I hate that.
They're good. They're a good family.
They are a good family. But yeah, so we moved uprooted down here. If you would have told me, I didn't even know what an alligator was. When we moved down here, my whole life changed. And maybe it was just an act of rebellious that it took me a long time to figure out wasn't going to work in today's society. I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't have an answer for you. But I do know I am grateful and I'm very thankful that I have the wife that I have. I'm very thankful I have
Yeah.
the family that I have. I'm very thankful for the opportunity that Christ has given me inside this company to represent Him. Very thankful for that. I'm not perfect. I don't claim to be perfect, but I made an agreement with the Lord about 20 years ago. I said, you put me in this, about 15 years ago maybe, you put me in this environment and I'll show your love where I can, and I'll give the gospel out as I can. That was my promise. And I since day one, even when I had the sales team, there wasn't a single day where we didn't open up with prayer.
Yep.
There wasn't a single meeting where we didn't open up with prayer, and we always prayed, asked God to meet our goals, because at the end of the day, God knows what you need.
That's right.
So I think if you keep everything in perspective and you put Christ first, everything else doesn't mean it's going to be easy.
And it doesn't mean
But
that
everything
it's gonna
falls
be-
in place.
That's right. It's going to fall in place where he sees fit,
Yeah.
and it
there's-
may not be the exact plan that you prayed about, but it,
And there's struggles along the way. Struggles are real. And
Yeah.
it can be a business struggle. It could be a mental health struggle. It could be a family.
that's great.
And
And
then-
so we hinted on the mental health stuff earlier. I mean, without saying mental health,
Yeah.
because I don't think that you take your own life without a little bit of mental health.
Yeah.
You know?
There's no. I believe that too. Yeah.
There's got to be something mental up there that once you're even makes you want to pull that.
No, it's the oppressor. It's the oppressor in the air saying, "Hey, this is not fair. Hey, this is not right. Or hey, you didn't get this.
Yeah.
Hey, always in your, or you're not good enough. Or hey, he didn't want you. Or
Yeah.
it's always that negative voice.
He needed a reinforcement, maybe one word here, there, that, and the other. But I just hate it.
No, I look
think,
back now
yeah.
with that whole situation. I'm like, man, if I would have known. My dad knew that he was talking about, but had I known, man, I would have been talking to him every day. Hey, man, I love you. Don't do that. There's so many people that love you, just care about you. I'm gonna have
but
kids.
you
You're gonna
just
be an
didn't
uncle
know.
one day. I didn't
There's
know.
no. If
No
you don't
clue.
know, you
I had
don't
no sign.
know.
I didn't know.
So I promise you, when Jay did that, I had no clue. No one knew.
No.
David, what's your high point story?
My high point is, having a business that I've worked we as a family have worked so hard for, but also me personally, my high point is a business that I have worked so hard to develop. Establishing relationship with a lot of the awesome people that are watching right now, getting to know everybody on an individual basis and not just be a name and a number in a system. Man, I pride myself when we have like the fabric sales and stuff. I pride myself. If somebody buys something and I don't know that name, you rest assured I will never forget that name again.
Yep.
Like if I say, okay, oh, Mrs. Smith, I don't remember that name. Has she purchased from us before, hon? Yeah, Dave, she purchased from us once. Mrs. Smith, rest assured I will never forget you.
That's
I will
right.
go out of my way to thank you. I will send you gifts. From time to time, and just let you know, man, there's people. Again, I'm probably rambling on here, but I want everybody to know.
Ramble, bud. This is we ain't got no script here.
There has been times where people have called me where they have just lost their husband.
Yep.
I have cried on the phone with these people. I have prayed on the phone that Christ would bring them comfort. So it's so much more. My high point is this being so much more than just a company. This is a relationship, and I have a lot of new brothers and sisters, I can call them in Christ on here, that they know if they need me, I'm going to be here. I don't care if it's for a product or if it's not for a product. I don't care if it's for fabric or not for fabric. It could be any situation. And the reason why I'm on my phone, some of the reasons, is because I have this relationship with many, many people that are watching even today that hey, I'm just checking on you. Hey, how you doing? So it's nonstop. And a lot of people on here don't realize that. So I would imagine they would get frustrated sometimes. Why is he not getting right back to me? Because there's about...
I can attest.
There's 100 of you.
A million times over how much. And just since working here at the storefront.
He had no clue. So
I had no clue. And now I'm starting to get a lot of that, and I'm telling you this, it's rewarding.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
You guys are
Absolutely.
blessed with the best clientele in the
It's
business.
rewarding, and we're only getting new people.
Now,
Unbelievable.
let me say this too, because I do want to get into the import. Can we get into the imports now?
We got 3 minutes.
Okay.
3 minutes, and I'm gonna give you 10. We'll get 10 minutes in.
Okay. So you want to wait 3 minutes?
Yeah, just go. Yeah, we can go. We
Well-
can go however long you need.
Okay. I'm going to make this really quick. So anybody knows that we started the show?
No, not 3 minutes total. 3 minutes until the end of the show, however you want to.
Okay, so we're going to continue on with this.
Right, you can
okay,
do
go
whatever
ahead.
you want.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
because we'll give the last 10 minutes and we'll talk about sponsor stuff and that as they know that we end the show with.
Okay, so that will give us 2 more minutes. So I'm going to let you take the floor then the last 2 minutes then to finish up with what you want to finish up with.
Well, let me tell you something. This is a pretty powerful episode from what I've heard. We've heard a lot of, I know, the highs and lows are different for everybody, y'all. So don't think that I don't have a high or a low as good as yours or low. There's no battle here. There's no competition here, right? No one in their right mind would ever want. I don't want anybody to ever have to go through somebody that's lost a life, right? As far as a suicide type thing. We've all dealt with loss of life, whether it be family, friends, this. And that's why I wanted to exclude it to immediate family today, because we've all gone through that. We know that that's the worst part of everything, right? And the highs, we know that the birth of my kids, our weddings and all that stuff, those are our high of highs, right? So I wanted to exclude that and get into some deeper stuff. And I'm glad that David did. Let me tell you something. David reached out today. I didn't think this story was coming out, but he did reach out to you guys. I think he trusts y'all enough with this story to do right by this story. So that so take that information as you will, because look what's turned around into a wonderful company, to work for, by the way. And that goes across W Street. Okay, that goes across our warehouse area over there. That goes all the people that work in that department over there, building and making all the tools and making sure it's on its way and efficient over there and all that good stuff, to where it's the storefront over here. What we do with the fabric sale and the Talking Martelli, which we're trying to open up a different avenue for everybody. And you don't have to be.
Coming in?
Yeah,
Guilds are coming in, all that good stuff. So, but it's just it's a tremendous place of how things have turned around for you guys on a blind faith moment with your dad.
Yep.
That's how you started the episode, and that's how we'll kind of finish this episode.
Heck, I tell you what, but let me finish this last thought before I get
Yeah,
into this.
go ahead. The floor's yours.
When COVID first hit, right, we were all, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Instead of crying about it, we prayed about it. We put our faith in Jesus, and we said, hey, we're going to do our part.
Yep.
And with the understanding, Lord, that you're going to do your part. We're gonna blind faith go out there and do the best job that we can do, but we're going to give it to you 100%. Giving it to 100%, He has blessed us to where we've actually grown our business. There's no
How
way
does that
that's
even
possible.
happen?
It doesn't.
It's crazy.
Unless there's divine intervention or putting things in people's hearts, or putting thoughts in people's hearts and mind about supporting a company. That's done from above. That's that supernatural.
Well, it starts up there, but he's put in the presence for you, for W Street, for
go back to 7,000 thoughts a day.
FaceTime with these customers that was relentless.
Well, go back to 7,000 thoughts a day. The human mind
Yes,
thinks 7,000 thoughts a day, right? So where do those thoughts come from? Well, didn't you see the picture of the good guy and the bad guy always in the air? So there's something, higher power, in my case, Jesus Christ. There's the Holy Spirit that can whisper things in your ear. So I want to buy some fabric today. Check out Martelli's.
Yeah.
It's just that little thought process.
Because we started with 30 people.
Yeah, 20, 30 people 2 years
and
ago.
now we're 200 plus.
Yeah,
and once we roll over to YouTube, they better start getting ready to be.
It will be bigger.
A little bit quicker.
But that's that part about being able to put your faith and trust in Jesus. Now, we only have 9 minutes, so I've got to get on to this.
Okay, guys, sorry.
So just keep in mind, W Street, the warehouse has a sale going on. It's the must-have Martelli products. It's super easy to find. You go to the Martelli Notions.
Who's that?
Yeah, hold on one second. This is Dave. Oh, hey, Mike, can I call you back? I'm super busy right now. All right, bye. All right, sorry about that. Didn't know if it was one of you guys into it. Okay.
Too late now.
What was I saying?
W Street sale.
MartelliNotions.com. If you go to Shop All and then Rulers, Notions, and something else. Okay, it's Rulers, Notions, and Cutters. Yeah,
Tools.
Cutters, Rulers, and Notions. You type in that, it says Shop All. You'll see a really good discount on all the Martelli must-have products. So that's really important. Now, last but not least, this is what I wanted to share. We went into this show with blind faith, like we talked about today. Brian had the idea. We've been thinking about this for a while, but we went into the show with blind faith, not knowing what to expect. We've already had some trials and tribulations just with this show right off the bat. I'm not even talking about the streaming aspect. I'm talking about the website aspect. I'm talking about having the right products. How, Lord, I don't know what products to put on here, but lead, guide, and direct my hand. Lead, guide, and direct my decision making, and that goes for all of us. So my whole point behind this is we've been into importing for years. We have a stellar relationship that we have built with people. We buy from England, China, Japan, Pakistan, maybe even the Philippines. I'm not sure about that one anymore. But it took us years to develop. So we go out there and we find products. We're not asking for donations, nor would I do that.
Nope.
But we do want you to support this channel. And the best way to do that is we import products that we find, we test, and we really vet them thoroughly. And we want to bring those products to you. So that's kind of what we do. So mom goes out there and kind of finds some products. We vet them, we test them, and so
we become exclusive with them.
yes,
That's
there was
the biggest thing. We want to become exclusive.
yeah, there was a
with-
situation that happened today. I don't want to talk about it, but man, that was one of those tryings and tribulation times where you're promised something and you get that promise and you turn around and you find out that somebody else is, selling your
stole-
products
yeah.
and you're just like, ugh.
Yep, selling what we
And then they have no control over on top of that. They have no control over that. Well, they didn't know. It wasn't done intentionally,
Yeah.
so I can't get mad at the manufacturer. But anyways, be that as it may. So
we got a super sweet person, and
Yes.
we got dealt with, and I think she understands. It wasn't
yeah. I had a
Out of our
conversation,
control.
Email, and it ended up working out good for those things that the devil means for your bad, God means for your good, because it turned around and was a really good situation, and she was a sweet, sweet lady, and I'm just glad she reached out to me. So
Yes.
you know who you are. Thank you, and I'm glad that it turned out good. I'm very thankful for you because that could have been disastrous for us. Okay, so this week, Brian, we're going to just show 4 products. I probably shouldn't even be showing you this. If you want to help support
Thank you,
Talking
Cheryl.
Martelli, and you can do it. Our e-commerce site is almost up, but it's not quite yet. One of our new products is, if you're going to watch Talking Martelli, this one is super cool. Brian, you want to show them how this one works? Phone. And if you can get a camera on that one.
Dave, I can get
Here.
it in front of you, Dave,
Here,
not in front of
here,
Brian.
yeah. Here, let me see, Brian. I'll do it.
Yeah.
I'll do it. So we're going to show you how to watch Talking Martelli in style, folks.
Let me tell you,
Because
my
I'm
kids,
blind. I can't see.
They already have one of these because I paid for it, by the way.
Okay, so I need to turn around this way. Look how you can watch Talking Martelli now. And it's really short, it's compact, and it fits in your purse or your bag, and it blows everything up. It's like a giant movie. Well, not giant, but it makes it to where you can see. Hopefully, can you see that, Jimmy?
Because it's at an angle, can you angle it toward me a little
Yeah,
bit?
just tell me what I need to do.
Angle it forward toward me. Okay.
Whoops,
Whoa.
hold on, let me hold this up. Well, you're not going to watch it angled, but there you go.
Down a little bit.
How
Down a
does
little
it-
bit more. Yep, about right there.
All right. So this enlarges your phone. So when you're talking Martelli,
It looks odd to the camera.
It's gonna look.
yeah, can you not see it at all?
I can tell that it's a magnifying glass.
Are you even watching? Well, let me turn it on. It's not on.
Oh, well, that would.
Sorry, folks. Okay, there you go.
Okay, there we go.
My phone wasn't on.
Lean
That's why you
toward
couldn't
me.
see it. Hold on. There you go.
There we go.
Look at that.
Now I can see. Now I can see some Martellis going on there.
Yeah, sorry about that, folks. I can't see, so I'm kind of doing this blindly.
See if I can do it. There we go. It's got to be in there. There it is. I can see it perfectly right
But
here.
you see
That's
how much?
crazy.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Now we can see it. You see how much it blows it up?
Yeah.
You're getting it. We got camera lights in here, y'all. So,
So that's bouncing off there.
Yeah. And we can do this one.
but
for-
imagine if look at this. What if you're reading a book?
Yep.
Like I read books
Oh,
now
yeah.
on my phone only.
Yeah.
And if I wanted to do that, now just make it brighter.
And of course, that's giving you a glare. But if you want to help sponsor the show,
is-
we can sell these for $25. And like I said, they're really neat because you can just open this up and you put them right back in there,
right in.
and they slide right back in. And
Compact.
it even has little legs, which I didn't show you. So if you want to tilt it, you can, like we just talked about. I should
Yeah.
have just used the legs, but it's got legs. So this is $25. Now I know this is not a quilt show, but this is a water repellent bag
So you can use it for whatever.
with the drawstring and it closes, right? You can use this whatever, but it's awesome for holding quilts. And again, we understand this is not a quilt show.
You know what? For people that don't use it for quilts, let me tell you something. This is going at my house as well for hampers.
And this bag, I want to say,
It's huge.
let me double check. Yeah, it's really big. Let me double check. But I think the price on this bag is $35. And then this is the cool thing. These are two cool, really products. Okay, this is a ladle.
Like,
But-
what are we doing with ladles?
Yeah, so
like,
I like-
do not bring a
This
ladle
is-
on this
well,
show.
This is
Dave.
where it comes in, that we have really good people that we've been important with for 35 years,
Yep.
30 years,
This-
30 years, that tell us, hey, these are the cool products. Hey, this is what's selling really well. Hey, this is why. But it has a little ice stopper on there, right? You see that ladle?
Yep.
And so when you're pouring it, the ice doesn't get all over. So if you're having a family function and you're doing the, what is it called, where they put all the fruit in there?
The
Punch?
sangria.
No, not sangria. The fruit punch where you dip and you have fruit get in there and ice. It stops the ice.
Well,
and
it's
the fruit.
sangria.
No.
Come on, man.
Punch.
It's still the same.
And then the last thing, and I want to say, if I remember that correctly, I want to say that's $12. Just I'm giving you prices. I have to go back and double check.
Whatever you say on here
And
is
I'm
gonna
sorry.
be-
I'm sorry I was not prepared. I didn't even think about this before the show. And then this wallet, I want to say, I think it was. Let me double check on these. But I will put these prices. Is there a place that we can put these prices on where they can see it?
We can do it on Martelli,
Quilters group for now?
the quilt group, and or please put a comment below on the YouTube if what product you're interested in. On our YouTube site, if you're on the YouTube site, you can put what product you're interested in, and we'll get you a price. Believe me, you're going to get cost plus 10%.
And this is really cool. Holds all your credit cards, and this is really, really good quality.
these.
It has a nice zipper, opens easily. You can put it in your purse, really compact.
That's what Nicole needs bad.
I know. I got to get one for Shannon too. Also, remember, please like, comment, and share, and hit that notification bell. That's the only way that we're going to get this show to grow. And
Yep.
I'm going to need your help. And as you can see, if you've watched these shows, this is not just for quilting. I invite the quilters, and I love the quilters. I want my quilters here every single show to support us.
We just had
But-
Miss Plackey in,
Yeah.
and her husband. He's now a subscriber.
Yeah, he also subscribed, and we're going to be talking about fishing next week. I think it's next week or the week after. So a lot of cool topics, a lot of cool products that you're going to see. Some import, some not. Some Martelli
That's right.
products, some not. But I can promise you this: you will enjoy the show. So like, comment, and share. We
Share,
hope.
share.
Yeah, share. And we hope that you enjoyed today's program.
Today was
Brian,
awesome.
If you want to add anything?
Let me tell you something, David. I'm proud of you.
Thanks, sir. You too.
Happy to work with you.
Making this
and
vision become reality.
Man, let me tell you something. It's like I said, we're going to streamline this. There'll be an e-commerce site coming up where all these great supportive items will be on there. So don't worry, we'll get that streamlined soon. We'll have a website, by the way, coming out as well. That's coming up as well. So you can also go to that. It'll be talkingmartelli.com. It's not on there yet.
And let's go ahead. I will give me like 5 minutes, and I'll post all of these products
Yep.
with the price on the Martelli Quilters group. Let me double check that. And if you're interested right off the bat, you can send Brian or myself a text.
Yep.
That way we don't miss anybody, because last week I missed a few people on the watches, I
Yeah,
think.
so,
But-
and you can also call that number on the screen as well, 542-4440. That's our storefront, 850-542-4440. If you're interested in anything, we'll answer that call as well,
Yep.
up till about 4 o'clock.
So, yep, and we will put a picture of the products
love you.
on the Martelli Quilters group right now with the prices. Thank you so much for tuning in. We will see everybody this Thursday from 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. Central
Martelli
Standard
Fabric
Time
Live.
on the Martelli Fabric Live sale on the main Martelli Enterprise Facebook page.
We'll
Remember,
also see you, and I think you're to do this, right?
Go ahead.
Next Tuesday from 2 to 3:30, we will have an announcement on who is coming in ASAP. I'm hoping to get that out to you tomorrow. So be ready for 2 o'clock next Tuesday. Do not miss out. Remember to subscribe to the channel and send it out to everybody.
Yes,
We love
absolutely.
you.
Love y'all. We'll see you.